All right, it is done. First inflatable black projection screen by Supreme. Just want to add real quick. Now, all these tighten up. Keep in mind, I'm actually blowing this up in my dining room, but just to show you how amazing this looks. So this is actually all being blown up in my dining room. So when the screen fully expands, you won't see any of the lines or anything in the screen. It's going to be nice and tight. But for right now, like I said, I'm inflating this actually in the dining room just to show you live how amazing this looks. So this is actually the first black screen inflatable projection screen. I have another video of this actually on Facebook Live. This demonstration has also been sent to my investors and everybody else I'm doing business with on this project. This is the first one of its kind. So the technology behind having a black inflatable screen, number one, they'll be able to produce images at 5 o'clock in the evening on up, when a white screen can only produce images, luckily, at 8 to 9. On top of that, the technology has contrast capability, which means movies will look more realistic, they look like plasma TVs, and you don't have to have an expensive high-power projector to do it. Look at this. So the real demonstration, the real fun will be when I get a chance to take it outside. You've already seen the Supreme 7 outside, especially on that challenge. This the same technology has been embedded to this surface right here. So keep in mind, you will now have the ability to have a projection screen that you can use outside between 5 o'clock and up. If you're a company and you're starting your shows at around 8 and 9, keep in mind you can start the party at 5 o'clock. You know how much money and revenue you would bring in between 5 and 9? A lot of money. On top of that, you'll get true contrast, true gain capability. On top of look at the angle gain on these screens. Oh man, this is going to be amazing this summer, I'm telling you. So the reason why you're seeing the lines, because like I said, the screen's not fully expanded. This is how big the screen is. It's huge. So right now, my ceilings are not big enough to hold the screen. So that's why it's buckling a little bit here and there in the screen. Other than that, when this thing pulls out, it is going to be flat and beautiful. Man, so let's take our lights out. All right. There is nowhere for me to move. Now, this is all being done on a 720p projector. I'm using the NEC NP1150 right over there. And like I said, black screens produce better color pop. Much, much better. This, I can't wait today. Today, if I have the time, because I have to help a friend move, but I want to blow this out back, watch some movies off the back of it, maybe some Despicable 3, I don't know, some movies and stuff like that, sit there with some popcorn and just have some fun. So we're going to be showing these screens off in the parks. I got a couple of big barbecues coming up, so these screens are going to be displayed there, and we're going to get a chance to see reactions from other people walking past in the park that'll get a chance to sit down and watch movies off these giant screens. This is the first Supreme 7 and soon to be Supreme 8 inflatable black projection screen. I gotta be there for this, man. I'm telling you, watching Batman, Underworld, playing Call of Duty, any game, anything involves contrast is going to look amazing on this technology. Now, keep in mind at the bottom of the comment section, I will post a Supreme 7, me watching, The Incredibles. Watching it around 6 or 7 o'clock, you'll get a chance to see the reaction. We're going to get the same reaction from that. We're going to get here. We do this outside. Let me go over to the other side of the screen, so you can see it from another angle. Told you I was building it. I was building it. Me and the Lord every day, working on this screen. And one of the problems that I had, and I noticed that the traditional projection screens, the surface, is flawed. And I've said that many times, it's flawed. There's something wrong with it. The chemical couldn't take to it. So we had to build our own screen. I had to literally build my own screen in order to get the formula to attach to it. So this is not the actual screen that comes with the inflatable screen. I actually had to build this screen. Thank God I took sewing classes. Yeah, I took sewing classes. I can actually make clothes. I took sewing classes, and I had to sew my own screen, design and sew my own screen. And then I had to be coated with the formula, and this is what you get. So I have, let me see. I got a few beta testers lined up. They'll be getting the free screens. to do some demonstrations in their backyards or wherever the heck they want to do with it. As long as they shoot its videos, they're good to go. We may start a beta tester program. We may start one. I'm not sure yet. But I already had 3 beta testers already lined up. They've already signed up and they're already approved to beta test these screens. They'll be getting them for free. Let's come over here. Now, I can't put my overhead lights on, my condensed lighting, because they're hot. I don't want them to pop the screen. But as you can see, look at this. These lights are right next. Let me make sure they're all the way up. There we go, nice and bright. Right up against the screen. Now, I'm going to be doing a lot of demonstrations live, okay? Because I do a lot of recordings, yes. But I'm going to do more demonstrations live so you can actually see that there is no cutting corners. There's no this, there's no that. It is what it is. Look at the detail in that. And I'll show you if I can pop over here real quick. I got the room. There's the projector right there. You can look it up for yourself. Now, we're also going to be doing this demonstration on 1100 lumens also. Got an old Sony projector down there at 1100 lumens because some people are going to be asking, you know, what's the lowest lumen count? Now, keep in mind, if you're going to be using this for outdoors, I would say anywhere between 3400 lumens and up. You're going to be using it outdoors, okay? Usually most projectors outdoors, especially for companies, are around somewhere in the range of 6,000, 8,000, 10,000, 20,000 lumens. That's a cakewalk for this technology. It can pull images up at 1100 lumens at 12 feet back. Now, I've already worked out a contract with a company. They're going to actually make our inflatable screens for us. We don't need the centerpiece because we make that ourselves. And they're going to start setting this up, or we're going to start stocking these on the website. We may have some big boy kits. Now, the big boy kits could come with compressors. Keep in mind, you're going to have this out in the park. Now, if you're going to have this in your backyard, you got power in your house all day long. But if you're going to be going out to the park, you're going to be going camping, or whatever you're going to do, you're going to have some kind of generator to do this. So some of the kits will include generators, which means you can go camping anywhere you want, plug it up, plug in your projector, plug in your DVD player, and voila, have a ball. All right, I'm going to be quiet here for a minute because I do talk a lot. So I'm going to let you enjoy. I'll take the lights out for those of you who will care to have the lights out. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You have no idea. All right, I got to go. I got to shoot another video. I got investors to talk to today. They're going to be blown away. So it's going to be very interesting summer. And we're going to keep the price as reasonable as we can. We are. We're going to try to keep the price as reasonable as we can. Biggest concern, if another company comes in and tries to buy us out. I don't think, I'm not a person who usually sells out to big companies. We try to work side by side with them so we can keep the prices fair. Keep in mind that technology like this, somebody's messaging me already in the morning. Technology like this would easily cost you, and keep in mind, screens produce images at 5 o'clock. If a company like Elite Screen or Black Diamond or any one of these big companies got their hands on this kind of technology, then you're probably talking about an extremely expensive screen if we give them the rights to it. But I have decided this is not going to happen. We are going to keep it in our backyard, and we're going to keep the screen reasonable so everybody can have a ambient light rejection, black contrast projection screen in their backyard. I mean, hey, I make good money, but I'm not spending $5,000 for it. I'm just not paying $5,000 or $6,000 for a projection screen. I don't care. All right, with that being said, got to go. Y'all have a good one. God bless.